Lee had a great idea before she went on her adventure to Antarctica. She met up with a local food science guru to find out some pretty cool stuff about popcorn.
So Tim, I was really excited to hear that you're working on popcorn research because it's actually my favourite snack. But could you explain to me what changes you've been making to it compared to what I'd see in the shop?
Yeah, sure, Lee. Well, if you look at these cobs of popcorn down here, you'll notice that one's yellow and one's orange. The yellow one, that's normal, regular popcorn. And the reason it's yellow is because it only contains a low level of the pigments that are in corn. Whereas this orange one, we've increased the pigments up by about, say, 8 to 10 times what they normally are. And we've also shifted the pigmentation slightly so it's more of an orange colour. Now these pigments are important. Why are they important? They're important for eye health. So in humans we're really susceptible to blue light damage, and these pigments accumulate in the back of our eyes. So we can't produce them ourselves, we have to get them from our diet or from supplements, and corn is one of the best sources of them, and popcorn's a particularly good source.
So you've got some that you've actually popped here. What's the difference once you've popped these two different types of popcorn? Yeah,
well, you'll notice the colour between these two. The normal popcorn is quite a pale, almost a white colour. So when you see it in cinemas and places like that, it's because they've added artificial colorants to it.
That's why it looks so yellow.
That's why it even looks fluorescent yellow sometimes, some of the things that they can add. But with this, because we've increased the pigment about 10 times, when they pop, they actually are a naturally buttery colour. So there seems to be two benefits here, and one is we're getting more of that zeaxanthin pigment in the popcorn. It hasn't disappeared, it's just being diluted out a bit by the popcorn expanding.
Well, that sounds delicious and healthy. Now the only thing we have left to do though is to pop it and taste it. Can we go do that?
We certainly can, Lee.
Sounds good. Yum. Well, Tim, thank you so much for letting me see your popcorn and more importantly, try it out. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure, Lee. Yes, yes, definitely.